Okay, guys, it's your boy Showstyle. So we're just gonna get right into it. This is a fit test. So you these you it, well, there's 8 exercises, and then you want to do 1 minute, and then just do as much as you can. You'll set that benchmark, and then just keep going. So for this one, the switch kick. So I actually kind of do this incorrectly. So you're actually supposed to switch on each leg. It's kind of a really quick and explosive move here. So I do kind of do that wrong, but kind of feel free for this modified version. But for before the actual version you want to kind of quickly switch with each leg and sort of kick up for a minute, and you want to get as many as you can here. Okay, so with the power jacks here, so it is a very high intensity cardiovascular exercise. So I mean, you're kind of just jumping, and then you just go into a wide stance squat. So you'll just do like a normal jump with your hands up at the top, and then you kind of come down to a wide stance squat, and you have your hands on your sides. So you just want to do as many as you can here. Kind of be able to strengthen, gets the full body workout on this type of exercise, and it kind of covers everything. So one of my favorites. All right, so for the power Ds, it's a high intensity cardio and core exercise, kind of like something with your standard sort of kickboxing exercise. You probably seen it in some sort of kickboxing movie here, where someone gets kneed in the gut like that, or usually in the clinch. You kind of just have your arms you got your hands clasped together, and then you're just bringing them together with your knee in one swift motion. So I mean, you can kind of switch to each. You can switch on each knee if you want to. Okay, so with the power jumps, kind of self-explanatory here, just where you're just jumping, but then you want to make sure that you hit your knees, or you hit your knees, you hit your legs on each jump. You just want to try to be lighter on your feet, but yeah, it is very explosive workout. So I mean, if you need to take any rest during that time, you can do so, but just try and get as many as you can in a minute, um, and go from there. All right, globe jumps kind of my favorite. So with the globe jumps here, so you're essentially just doing a jumping squat, but you're doing it in a box pattern. One of my favorites here of the fit test. So this does help boost cardiovascular fitness, explosive power, and coordination. So you do get all of it here, and you just each 4 jumps, that's 1 rep. So just try and get as many as you can within the minute. I think I got about 7. I probably could at least got one more in there in me. So, suicide jumps or burpees, kind of either your favorite or your most hated one, whichever one you prefer. That high intensity full body exercise that combines a squat, a plank, a push up, and a jump into one fluid motion. Now, if you can't do the fluid motion, you can always just kind of modify it if need be, but just try and get as many as you can in that minute. So you just kind of go from the squat to the plank to the push up to a push up, back to the squat, and then you do a jump. All right, push-up jacks. So with push-up jacks, so it kind of combines with the standard push-up, but then with a jumping jack motion. So you on the downward part, so that's where you're sort of doing the jumping jack. You're spreading your legs in the jumping jack, and then you come up into the push-up motion as if you're starting the push-up with your hands straight, but then you come down in a jumping jack motion. Not necessarily my favorite, but yeah, it is probably the challenging exercise of the 8 in my opinion, since there's a lot of gravity involved and you have to control yourself with said gravity. Okay, and then the last one here we got is the plank obliques. We have the low plank obliques. So it's where it kind of targets the size of your abdominal muscles, and you also have that rotation. So where you're just doing the plank, and then you're rotating your leg. You're rotating your leg to your opposite side. So with that being said, hopefully you get through this. You'll get strong. You get better. This is a benchmark for things to come for my FA40 group. And I just kind of want to leave you here with this quote. When asked what surprised him the most about humanity, the Dalai Lama answered, "Man sacrifices his health in order to make money, then he sacrifices his money to recuperate his health. And then he's so anxious about the future that he does not enjoy the present. And the result is that being he does not live in the present nor the future, he lives as if he is never going to die and then dies having never really lived." But thank you for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, join the FA40 Army. You have a great day, great night, and appreciate you. Love you. Peace.